Most South Africans are going to be watching the World Cup on television. That doesn't mean you can't live like a Russian. Let's get you ready now for that big event. My colleague or reporter, Michael Marillier, is joining us this morning. Or perhaps, Michael, we should change your surname this morning and call you Michael Marillier.
Well, you can call me comrade as well if you like.
Tavarish.
Indeed, Zdravstvuyte, as they say in Mother Russia, Bradan. We want to get you ready for the World Cup. You might have to watch from the comfort of your couch. You may not have a South African team at the event to support, but that doesn't mean that you can't feel like you have an authentic World Cup experience. So, Bradan, we have found the Cyrillic for the various terms that you're going to be using during the World Cup. The Cyrillic is, of course, the alphabet that they use in Russia. And we've got below there the English word, just to make it a little bit simpler and explain how you actually pronounce some of these words. So, goal, familiar enough. That's kind of like a universal word, isn't it? Goal in Russian, essentially, it's goal. Let's move on to the next one, because a lot of fans will be saying this. When their team concedes a goal, they'll say, it was offsides, it wasn't a goal in the first place. And the Russian word for that, vinya igre. Vinya igre. Say it with me, Bradan.
Igre.
That's it, you're getting there. Vinya igre, more intensity. Vinya igre, okay. Finally, Dad, let's talk about defense. This is an important part of any strategy. How do you defend in Russia? Well, here comes the word. You'll see it in a second. Защищай. Защищай. Say it with me.
Защищай.
Look at that. Look at that alphabet, Brad. It looks like a 3.
You'll have to know about that alphabet.
It looks like a computer code. Okay. Now, if your team does defend too much, it is probably going to concede one of these, a penalty. It's the worst nightmare for most football fans, Bradan. And this word actually feels like a penalty. You actually feel like you're being punished when you say it. Strofny.
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 There we go, there we go. And if you do concede a penalty, Bradan, there's only one thing that you're going to be saying. The ref sucks. And I'm going to teach you how to say it in Russian. Here it comes. Sudya na milo.
Sudya na milo.
Sudya na milo.
Sudya na milo.
There we go. Hopefully at the end of 90 minutes, you will be celebrating like these guys, Bradan, victory in Russian. And this is how you say it. Pobieda. Pobieda. That's what we want. That's what we want at the end of the day. That's why we support football. We want our teams to deliver a
Pobieda.
Pobieda. Fantastic. Right, now, they're not happy. This is what happens when you lose a game or when your team loses a game. And the word is not particularly fun either. Porazhenia.
Porazhenia.
Porazhenia is what happens when your team loses, Bradan. And once your team has lost, there is only one thing to do in Russia, and here it comes. Here it comes. Wait for it. Bring me some vodka. And if you want to order vodka in Russian, Bradan, pranesi vodku.
Pranesi vodku.
Pranesi vodku. Bradan?
Pranesi vodku.
Yes.
Early in the morning for that, Michael.
So that's your guide to surviving the World Cup, Bradan. I'll have some more words from you straight from Mother Russia a little bit later.
Thank you very much. I'm sure there have been many Pranesis vodkas going on this afternoon. Who knows if Russia wins? Thank you very much, Michael. And this, of course, is leading us to our viewer question. We know that South Africa is not there. We are sitting this one out. Bafana didn't qualify. But we want to know who your money is on for Russia 2018. Will you be backing any of the 5 African teams that are taking part in this World Soccer Football Showpiece? Give us your views via social media on our Facebook page, or you can tweet us at ENCA or tweet me at Dan Moyan, and we'll bring some of your favorites or your predictions later on this morning.